Hey, I have a few questions for you. Why isn't the Hydrox America's favorite cookie? It was the Oreo before the Oreo was the Oreo. Harold Lloyd had bigger box office receipts than Charlie Chaplin did in the 1920s, but The Little Tramp is the literal poster child for silent film era comedy. How come? Jesse Owens was being routinely beaten by a close rival less than a year before the Berlin Olympics in 1936. Where are Euless Peacock's gold medals? That's what I want to know. Hi, my name's Ray Agustinelli. Thanks for listening. I'm glad you've chosen to give this podcast a try. You know, General George S. Patton said Americans love a winner, and boy, he wasn't kidding. It may seem especially true today in these days of haves and have-nots, billion-dollar IPOs and blockbuster films, but in many respects it's always been so. The second or third best contenders for any spoils, be it market share or cultural currency, have always been underappreciated, sometimes unacknowledged, and frequently simply forgotten. That, to me, doesn't sit right. That's what this series is about. The runners-up, the also-rans, the second or third bests, or those off the podium entirely in history, science, the arts, business, sports, and more. I call the series the Runners Up Club. Its members include, for the most part, people and products, but also other things like scientific ideas, or companies, or teams, or even fictional characters. It's an exclusive club, no winners allowed, but beyond that, the qualifications are loose. We'll find here a wide range of non-winners, from near misses to no chancers, from the unjustly forgotten to the completely justly ignored. Here's a few quick pointers to guide your listening. There's nothing sequential about these episodes. Explore them as your interests lead you to do. It must be said, all of my subjects deserve a lot more airtime or ink than I give them, and most have received just that in other forums. I don't make claims to breaking any news here, but I do hope to bring a unique perspective or some part of the backstory that maybe got lost in the mainline narrative. Digging out those obscure tidbits has been half the fun in this project, and I hope to deliver something fresh to you, even if you're familiar with the story. A final caveat: as this series evolves, I think you'll find that there's a significant difference in kind between many stories. An overshadowed artisan is not the same sort of thing as a runner-up in sports, which in turn is not the same sort of thing as a company or brand that's not the market leader. Yup, guilty as charged. Category errors abound in this series, as do occasionally specious arguments and dubious opinions, which are all mine, as well as downright silly case studies. I hope you'll grant me some latitude in all that. The through line is loose, but it is there, and for now, it's all in good fun. Public thanks here to my partner in folly, Dallas Thornton of Bad Hat Media. Without his work behind the soundboard and his expert guidance and coaching, this thing probably doesn't happen at all, and certainly not with the quality that I hope we're bringing to it. Hey, I'd love to hear your comments if you have any, and if you know of a tale you think fits here, the more obscure the better, I'd love to hear those too. There's a place on the website to submit stuff like that. Thanks again for your time and for granting me temporary occupancy of your headspace. It's high-end real estate, I know. Like any good house sitter, I hope to leave it now and in the future in better shape than when I showed up. Bye now.
This is the Runners Up Club, a podcast about unsung heroes, lovable losers, and forgotten failures. For those with a few minutes to spend on those who spent theirs in a losing cause.